Here's a little known fact. You don't need to have gallstones to have a gallbladder problem. And one of the most common signs your gallbladder isn't working properly isn't pain. It's bloating. Yes, that tight, full, distended feeling after eating, especially after fatty meals, can be a gallbladder issue hiding in plain sight. Most people blame their stomach or intestines, when the real culprit may be sitting quietly under your liver, struggling to do its job. The gallbladder's job is simple, but essential. It stores and releases bile, a greenish-gold fluid made in your liver that helps digest fats. When you eat a meal, particularly one containing healthy fats, your gallbladder contracts, sending bile into your small intestine to help break those fats down. But here's the catch. When your gallbladder doesn't empty properly, or bile becomes too thick and sluggish, fat digestion slows way down. Undigested fats start to ferment in the intestines, leading to gas, bloating, distention, and pressure. It can even trigger nausea or a heavy feeling in the upper abdomen, what many people describe as food just sitting there. Gallbladder problems are far more common in women, and it's not a coincidence. Estrogen increases the amount of cholesterol in bile, making it thicker and more likely to stagnate. Add in the hormonal changes of pregnancy, birth control pills, or menopause, and you've got the perfect storm. That's why gallbladder issues tend to show up most often in women over 40, especially those who have had children, used estrogen-based medications, or followed low-fat diets for years. And that last point is key. For decades, people were told to avoid fat to stay healthy. But your gallbladder needs healthy fats to function. When you go too low fat for too long, your gallbladder doesn't get the signal to contract and release bile. That bile sits, thickens, and can form sludge, the precursor to stones. So when you finally eat a richer meal, the bile doesn't flow properly, and suddenly you feel bloated, heavy, and uncomfortably full. It's like a traffic jam in your digestive system. Nothing's moving as it should. Bile isn't just about digesting fat. It's also a powerful antimicrobial fluid. When bile flow is sluggish, bacteria that should stay in the large intestine can start creeping upward into the small intestine, setting the stage for SIBO, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. That's another major source of gas, bloating, and distension. So what starts as a gallbladder issue can quickly turn into a gut issue with fermentation, inflammation, and even constipation as side effects. In short, poor bile flow equals poor digestion equals bloating and imbalance. If any of these sound familiar, your gallbladder might need some help. Bloating or fullness after fatty meals, belching or nausea after eating, discomfort under the right rib cage, floating or pale stools, low tolerance to rich foods or oils, feeling full even after small meals. The goal isn't just to dissolve stones, it's to restore healthy bile flow and support digestion. Here's how. 1. Eat enough healthy fats like olive oil, avocado, and coconut oil, MCT oil, or butter to keep bile moving. 2. Avoid ultra-processed foods that thicken bile and clog the liver. 3. Support liver detoxification with leafy greens, beets, and bitters. 4. Use digestive support like bile salts or bitters. 5. Balance your gut microbiome, because the gut and gallbladder constantly talk to each other. When bile flows freely again, digestion smooths out, and bloating often disappears completely. If bloating or distension seem to happen no matter what you eat, it might not be your stomach at all. Your gallbladder could be quietly waving a white flag. To help you get to the bottom of it, I've created a free bloat guide showing the most common causes of bloating and what you can do to fix them naturally. Download it using the link below. I'm Dr. George Springer, helping you uncover the root causes of your symptoms so you can finally get your gut and your life back in balance. Thanks for watching.